All right, I've been both really excited to make this video and also dreading this video. If you're like me, like a lot of people, I think, you use your phone day in and day out and you add a lot of apps to it. Whenever you need something, you just leave them on there. You don't take it off. You accept all of the notifications. You set certain things up and they no longer make any sense to use your phone in that way. That's what's happened to me. And I think it's like anything else in life. You have to declutter, you have to straighten it, you have to clean it every once in a while. So I don't know if this is going to be like a series per se, but this is definitely something that I've been meaning to do. And I thought might as well do it together. So grab your preferably iPhone. I guess not preferably, but it's gonna make the most sense if you have an iPhone. Grab your iPhone, maybe grab a coffee. Today's coffee, my coffee, is provided by Terra Cafe, a great partner. Links in the description to check out their company. They're not sponsoring this video or anything, but I drink their coffee every day. It's delicious. Their machines are delicious. I digress. Let's go ahead and declutter our phones together. So I have a couple things in my mind of how, I want to do this. First of all, this screensaver is by a guy named Robert McComb. I'll leave that down in the description too if you want to check him out. He has one for every month. They're pretty cool. And desktop versions as well that I love. I really only have a few things here. I've got weather. I've got my Google Home set up here, and then I've got my battery percentages for my devices. I've got this little habit tracker thing, which we'll probably get into. I do have a Tesla, so my Tesla app button, I have the fart noise right there, ready to go on my Tesla. So if I ever see someone walking in front of my car, I make the car fart at them because I'm 5 years old. And I have a camera here. I keep my flashlight on the action button. That's why I don't have it down here in the bottom left if you think I'm some kind of heathen or something. Let's go ahead for this video. I'm gonna turn on Do Not Disturb. We're gonna get into focus modes here in a second because I set up all my focus modes early on and I don't like them anymore. So I think that's gonna be where we start. This is a little bit cluttered here. It's not the way I want it. There's definitely a ton of apps on here that I don't want anymore, but the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna come over to settings and do a few things here. So I am gonna come down to focus modes. I'm just gonna delete these because I don't use half of these anymore. Focus modes are great and you can definitely go through and set them up how you like them. But I think what I've found is, I set one up for work and it's currently what you're seeing. Oh, it's actually not what you're seeing here, but I have it so that when I'm at work, only a few apps show up. But some of those apps have become irrelevant. Some of those apps that I actually use daily aren't on there anymore. I'm trying to not cover up the camera with my hat there so you guys can see. But so that's the first thing I want to do here is just get rid of a lot of these. I think sleep I'm gonna keep. Sleep is basically no notifications except from my father-in-law, mother-in-law, mom, dad, sister, brother-in-law, wife, obviously, and that's kind of it. I don't want any notifications coming through except for emergencies. So that's what I have for sleep. Reduced interruptions. That seems like some kind of one Apple built in. And work is one I definitely want to get rid of. Get rid of that. Driving's fine. Do not disturb. Sleep. Okay. So I deleted all my focus modes. I can go in and make some new ones if I want. The next thing I'm gonna do is notifications. What I kind of want to do here is turn off all notifications because I think we get in the habit, as I mentioned earlier, of putting a bunch of apps on our phone. You just accept their notifications automatically. At least I do when I'm not thinking about it. So I want I want to just turn notifications off. I've had some problems with notifications where sorry, my hat really does keep getting in the way. I'll be reading a notification and then it just locks my phone and I don't really know. I just kind of want to turn all these off, honestly. And the goal there would be, as I realize that I want them, oh, I wish I'd gotten a notification about that, then I come in here and I turn it back on. So I kind of want to just walk through here, head on into your notifications here, and let's go ahead and just turn off Apple Watch keyboard, arrow. You know what? I'm gonna come back to this. We're learning together because there's gonna be apps in here that I want to delete, and so I'm just wasting time not doing it that way. The best way I've found to delete apps is come over here to your app library and then swipe down and then just start going. So I don't use this anymore. You know what? We're gonna put on some chill hot music and we're just gonna go through here and you and me are gonna delete the apps that we don't use anymore. I might pop in every now and then to talk about an app or something, but let's go for it. I just saw the video on Bevel, which is basically a health app, but it takes data from any device. So Apple Watch, they just released accessibility for the Fitbit Air, so it can pull in the data off of Google Health and implement it there. It's just a place to put basically all your health. That's the idea of the app. It's free now, which is cool. Definitely check it out. I use a ton of different books apps, but I've been using the XT Ink XT3 to do all my reading, so I don't need the books app on here anymore. Call of Duty is probably my most played handheld game, mobile game, but my wife doesn't like it and it's a time suck. So I'll like put it on here and then I'll take it off and put it on here and take it off. Camcord seems like a cool app, just don't have time for it. Charity Miles is cool. I think like you run and like it donates something. Someone told me about it. I've never used it. It just seems cool. Demo's cool. You can like hum a song or sing a little like a cappella song into your phone. It'll add drums and bass and all that stuff. So if you're a musician who's constantly got earworms and melodies running through your head, that's a really cool app for that. Assemble's cool. It'll like, you take pictures of all your pieces of clothing and it'll make outfits for you. If I was a cooler person, I would use it. I go back and forth on Facebook too. I don't like Facebook, but sometimes I need to access like the marketplace, or if someone tags me, or if a company needs me to post something there, I'll get it back on my phone. Fantasy Hike is cool. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, it basically tracks your steps and aligns you with how long it takes to get to Mordor, which is pretty cool, but I've already made it to Mordor, so. Sometimes I use Freeform, not really on my phone, but if I ever needed it, I guess I could just get it back. Flows is an app from my buddy Hunter Bolton. I'll try and leave a link in the description. You should check it out. Gist is a new social media that I've been exploring. It's fine. Habit Pixel is the habit app that I talked about. Very simple, but very satisfying to use, and you get to like sort of see things in this manner, which is cool, and it's just great. I'm reviewing the new glasses from Halliday. Will be coming at some point in the future. IA Writer is like the most minimalist version of just like a document for writing kind of software out there. It's beautiful. I just don't write a ton, but if you're any sort of writer, writing blog posts, articles, scripts, books, whatever, can't recommend it more. It's just so simple and it's just got a nice aesthetic to it. Interval is an interesting one. You basically, if you're a runner or you walk, you sort of make a loop and then the app marks that as your territory, and someone could come in behind you in the app and make a bigger loop around you and kind of eat your territory. It's an interesting gamification of exercise that's like territory based. Labbit is one of my favorite sort of film looking photo editing apps out there. Definitely give it a try. All right, so I deleted all the apps that I definitely am not going to be using anymore. I also deleted some that if I do need them in the future, it's easy to download again and I will know that, so I won't be missing anything. Next, we're going to go back into our notifications and go ahead and do that as well. I hope you deleted a ton of apps. If you need to pause the video so you can delete some more, please feel free to do that before we move into the next step here, which is going to be the notifications section. I'm going to take a quick break so I can go get this package and I'll be back with you in just a second. All right, yeah, let's go to notifications. And again, I'm just gonna turn them all off. Notifications there, calendar. Also just feels good knowing that like notifications are turned off. Even if like you don't really get notifications from some of these. DoorDash, I probably want to keep on there. I just want the time sensitive ones. Actually, you know what? I don't want that. eBay, nah. QVX is probably good. I don't really need Eureka. Find My, maybe. Fitness. I'm gonna turn off the gist ones. Gmail. I love email because email has so much opportunity for my business in making money for my family, but I definitely check it too often, so turn that off. It's interesting because like Instagram's one where again there's opportunity that comes in, but ultimately it's not good for me, so I go back and forth on that. PayPal's nice because that's when I get paid, but I'll turn it off for now. Why does Playground need notifications? You know what I mean? Hey, we're starting a quarterly magazine and we interview founders of companies that make awesome stuff. So you should buy a copy. Issue 1 will be dropping here in the next few weeks. Just saying. All right, there we go. I think what I'll do now, I don't really love like resetting my home screen because then it puts apps on your home screen that you don't want. But I usually keep that. I like the sun, the calendar. Again, I'm cleaning out my phone. I will add things back in that I need. I definitely know, I kind of want to put bevel. Just been into my health lately. I'm trying to lose some weight, so I kind of want that there. I do kind of want to just get rid of these. Can I just think that's gonna help me. I don't do a ton of notes right now, so I'm gonna remove that from the home screen. Don't use Claude a ton on my phone. Honestly, that feels pretty good. I'm gonna keep this the way it is. In fact, what I'll do is make it, there you go, that looks nice and balanced. So does that. Yeah, I think I'm good. Notifications are pretty much all off. Yeah, I can't really think of anything more to declutter here. I think I might call that good. I think I could probably be a bit more liberal with app removal here, like getting rid of Alexa and some of these other things. I probably don't need Amazon on here. It probably hurts more than helps that I have it on here. Canva, I don't necessarily need. That's gonna do it for my midsummer cleaning and chill, we'll call it. I don't know what we'll call it, but I hope that you were able to get rid of a ton of stuff off your phone, turn off your notifications, get rid of apps. Let me know if this is something you want to do in the future, and yeah, we'll tune up some cool chill beats and clean our phones together. We could also do it with our Macs if you wanted to do a series on that, or iPads, Apple Watch, but most of us have phones. So hopefully this helped. And you know, for me, I like to do this because you start from scratch and then you slowly add in the things that you absolutely need, instead of trying to remove things that you don't think you need, like notifications and stuff slowly. I feel like it's best just to do it this way. And I will, like, here's a little caveat or whatever here, like you might miss a message on Instagram that's important, but that sting is like, oh, I need to put the, you know, notifications back on. So a mess of a video, but again, thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to do this in the future, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.